So from my aspect, we're going to talk about address position. We're going to put that ball slightly further forward than where that is right now. And that handle will go from there and we'll start to point into your left groin. And you'll have about 55% of the pressure on that left foot, because what's going to happen is you're going to break that line. As you start to move back, you'll move laterally. You'll try and push it forward, you'll break that line there, it'll move laterally, and then you've got to try and get back there again, right? So that's where the shaft started to begin with. You can start to see how much further forward that is and what we like. Yeah. And we see this leg starting to back up and go backwards there, rather than being well into that left side. And then it'll be going around from there, right? So consequently, you try and get across there afterwards, but there's just too much going on. So we'll get that address position set up a little bit better for you. And then from the other side, we'll then start to talk about what this is doing. On the way down, it just gets a little bit more vertical than what we'd like. It's still not bad, but you can see how it rounds out here quite considerably.
Yeah.
So let's get you coming from just a little bit better place at address. And then obviously with the shaft and what it's doing, and we'll start to see you, instead of putting a lot of pressure on the outside of this forearm on the left hand screen here, because you started from there, so your wrist angle's there and then it comes to there, so it will shift a little bit, but not quite that much. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just going to get you set up a little bit better, and then you can go from there and rotate around that axis rather than having to move it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so jump in there.